Welcome to the very first ever episode of Felling the Mighty. I'm your host, Seropie, and today we are going to be looking at a poison deck. Now, as with every episode of Felling the Mighty, we're going to have 0 rares in our spell slots for our deck. We are going to have a couple in our land base because we need the lands to work well in order for the deck to work well. So for today's disclaimer, we have 4 Darkslick Shores, 4 Underground Rivers, 4 Rafine's Towers, and 1 Xander's Lounge. Now the rest of it is just basics, islands, and swamps, but let's move on to how this deck functions. Now the beating heart of this deck is 4 Prologue to Phyresis, 4 Voidwing Hybrids. Why? Because those are how we get poison counters onto our opponents. Prologue to Phyresis being preferred because it can't be interacted with as easily as Voidwing Hybrid is, but Voidwing Hybrid is a sticky, evasive threat. The fact that it flies and the fact that it returns itself to our hand if our opponent kills it is ideal. Now, once we have those first poison counters, we're going to try to take advantage of them. So we have a whole bunch of proliferate cards here. Drown and Ichor being a great piece of our removal suite, giving a creature -4/-4 and proliferating, that's ideal. We can play our creature on turn 2 or Prologue to Phyresis on turn 2 and then kill whatever it is that our opponent's doing on turn 3. Now this is meant to hit the Adelines, the Rafines, the Thalias, the hard things for us to kill on turn 3. It's not meant to deal with the Sheoldreds of the world. For that, we have Anoint with Affliction. The idea, of course, being that we'll get up to Corrupted pretty quickly. As long as our deck is doing what it's supposed to do, we shouldn't have an issue with this just being 1 and a black instant exile target creature. Not even destroy, exile. We'll see how well that actually pans out. Now, Vraska's Fall. This is a card that I felt like I had to include because it does give a poison counter. It's not where we want to be. 3 mana for an Edict, while its instant speed is not ideal. I played around with this versus Sheoldred's Edict. We'll see which one I actually end up liking more, but I will say that the fact that it gives it a poison counter is very attractive for this deck. As that's for our removal suite, we have our counter suite. So here we've got Bringing the End, which ideally, again, we should be able to get up to Corrupted relatively quickly. My hope is by turn 4. This is just 1 and a blue instant counter target spell. Now we'll see if that actually is what it is, but in the meantime, it's doing its best Make Disappear impression, and Make Disappear, as you guys hopefully know, if you've seen other standard content, is not a bad card at the moment. So just having a Make Disappear for right now is something that I absolutely can live with. Reject Imperfection, while I'm not a big fan of Cancel, does proliferate, and that helps us get to our corrupted end zones. And helps us just straight up win the game. The fact that it's 3 mana, I'm not super happy about, but we can still deal with it. Serum Snare, this is how we're going to deal with whatever threat we can't really deal with otherwise. If something's stuck, if our opponent got down a Sheoldred and then we drew the Bring the End, this is going to help us get that Sheoldred out of the battlefield and deal with it as it comes back down. So after Serum Snare, we have Experimental Augury. Why just play Anticipate when you can play Anticipate Plus? This has Proliferate on it. I'm very happy with this. Then we've got Distorted Curiosity for our just a card draw. Hopefully this will just be 1 mana, draw 2 cards. I'm not sure how well that'll do, but hopefully our Corrupted gets there. And this ends up just being a house for this deck. That's the whole deck. Let's try some games. Alright, opening hand, and we have our Voidwing Hybrid, so we're going to take this. We're on the draw, which is not ideal, but we can absolutely keep this. We've got the black, we've got the blue, we've got everything that we need here. Opponent mulliganing may help us, and trying that Prologue to Phyresis definitely feels good. I definitely want to get down the Voidwing Hybrid first, just because it is potentially sticky. potentially going to do more damage faster. So they're on Grixis Anvil. Okay. Let's see if they just kill the Voidwing hybrid. If they do, yeah, just go for the throat. That's absolutely fine. I think we just play this Rafine's Tower, and we can keep up Anoint with Affliction, but I'm gonna pass, ideally hoping to cast Prologue Phyresis next turn. Fable is fine. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. No problems with this. Let's draw off Prologue Phyresis. Get another Hydra. Do we attempt to hit our land drop? I think so. Yeah, let's try to hit our land drop here. There we are. And on you, get back our Voidwing hybrid. Play an island, and I think we'll just anoint this with Affliction. I don't want to have to deal with that later. Do they have something? They can sacrifice the anvil to itself. Fable number 2, Eaten Alive. Okay. Trying to get rid of removal. The more removal that they draw, the better it is for us. A second anvil is not ideal. Not super sure how we do with anvils. Possibly Vraska's Fall. I don't know. Just because then they make the dudes. Then we have problems there. Alright, Underground River. At this point, I think we now say this is a race. So this is a sorcery, and I think I'm gonna keep up Reject Imperfection. Question is, do I play the hybrid or do I play Prologue to Phyresis? I think at this point I play the hybrid. Maybe that gives them a removal target, maybe it doesn't. I'm not that worried about it. Yeah, this is a race. So let's Fable Breaker, not worried about. Not worried about Kijiki yet. So Kenzan. Alright, so they've identified as well that this is a race. Sure. Alright. Let's see, what am I taking? 4 each turn. That's my immediate thought. So 4 each turn versus I can this turn. Oh, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. I think I actually win this race. Yeah. Because I'm not gonna kill them with damage. I'm taking 5 each turn. That is actually different. Resolves. And then I will Vraska's Fall them. Now I can Sword of Curiosity. Start off there. Well, fast land is not going to help me that much, but ooh, okay. I'm gonna swing. They're up to 4. Let's see, I can counter something or I can enter to Phyresis. That brings them up to 5. I think I almost. This is getting hard. Okay, so I think I'm gonna Voidwing Hybrid, and I leave Reject Imperfection down. That's not where I want to be. I think I'm just gonna play the Voidwing Hybrid. Attempt to be mana use efficient. I'm not happy about the fact that that wasn't a tap land. That was a tap land. Third Path Iconoclast. That's fine. Making artifact juice. Colorless. Transmogrant Crown. Sure. This is starting to be an issue for me. Because how much poison do I do? So, then you're gonna eat it with your anvil. I see. So that's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna examine construct. Won't block. So here we go. So let's. Can I win this turn? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Possibly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Experimental augury. Into experimental augury. Don't do it. Experimental augury. Let's start off here. Let's take the river. That way I can hold up the colorless. Have a walker. I don't think you can do 11 damage to me. Do 11 damage to me here. Have Project Imperfection. Experimental Synthesizer. That's not gonna kill me, so that's okay. That's not gonna kill me either. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Synthesize, find land. Yep, I think I have this. You equip to something. Swing for. I'll block. Biggest guy. Take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You play like an Oni Cult Anvil, whatever you play, I just counter here. Yeah, especially that. And counter that, proliferate. Return the Poison Hybrid. And you're dead. There we go. An excellent exercise in evaluating threats and what'll actually kill you. Alright. Game 2 here, and we have everything that we could ask for. This is absolutely a keep. Let's start off with this guy, just so we don't accidentally mess up our mana later. Alright, another blue deck. So that's exciting. So let's just try to stick the Voidwing Hybrid. I mean, I don't know what they could have for 1 mana. An Opt or something. Is Opt still in standard? Maybe. Fading Hope. Alright. How could you so you probably had Fading Hope and Opt. That's fine. I think I just keep trying to stick the hybrid for now. Yeah, if my opponent's not going to do anything else, I'll just keep trying to stick the hybrid. Right. If you want to make it disappear, I don't know what you want to do. And then next turn I can, yeah, Essence Scatter. Sure, my opponent's on a mono blue deck. So far, yeah, just mono blue. Nothing going on. Yeah, nothing going on. I'm just gonna keep, here's a land, and here's a Voidwing hybrid. Just worried about how that was gonna stick. I'm gonna pass, because I don't think this is gonna stay on the board. Let's see if he does anything. Okay, consider. I have something, Thirst for Discovery. Okay, Impulse. Do this while I can. Take one. I have a feeling life is not going to matter in this particular matchup. And now interaction is going to be important. My opponent has the poison counter. I'm guessing this is a mono blue tempo deck. Yep, there's the Jhin. There's Dark Slick Shores. I will attempt to drown that Nicker. My opponent will attempt to save it, presumably. Let's fight over this Jhin. Sure. This still exiles it? Yeah, sure. That's fine. Goodbye. Got another Jhin. 2 cards. You are winning in terms of cards, which is not great. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I think I'm just going to throw out the hybrid. See how they do about it. Do I want to advertise? Yeah, this is fine. My opponent's on the Jhin deck, huh? Impulse. Sure. I think that's fine. I think I try to double block it. I think what's going to happen, I'll try to double block it. They'll Essence Scatter it or something. Or not Essence Scatter, they'll Fading Hope. I'll have to Serum Snare. I think I want these exchanges to happen here. No? Maybe not. Maybe they know that I want these exchanges to happen. I think I'm okay with just passing. I got rid of one of the Jhins, which means that they have 3 more, one of which is on the battlefield. Eventually they'll find it. Draw land. Draw a card for each island you control. That's going to be interesting. I'm going to do this. Do you want to counter it? Battle Resolve. That's a lot. Flow of Knowledge. What a card. Alright. That might just be me dead. Interesting. Still my end step. I think I'm doing here. Okay. Yeah, this may be very not good for me. Fading Hope. Sure. Just doing that main phase, that's fine. Fun fact, I don't care if you smash with an 11-4. That's fine. Here we go. Now let's cycle the tower. Experimental Augury, Serum Snare, So replay this. This is where removal spells will be really important here. You want to counter it? Nope. You're just going to impulse. That's okay. Okay. Not worried about that. And then I'll just pass. I think next turn I can experimental augury. Thirst for discovery. You're really drawing a lot of cards, man. Here's the thing, I'm about to draw a lot of cards too. Let's see. Yep, Spell Pierce. It's probably not useful at this point in the game. Another Thirst for Discovery. I'll bounce that. I think at this point I can start fighting over it. You'll negate it. Yeah, I'll bounce it. Take one to do so, that's fine. I'll take one for the privilege. Alright. Discard your island. Got your Djinn. Got another Djinn. Oh, that's a problem. Let's see if I can augury into... Ooh, yeah, boy. Let's see if I can not do that right now. I'm gonna augury. See if I can find that. You'll gain a counter. You're probably gonna want to try to stop this. Yep, you say okay. Alright. Here is Void Wing Hybrid. And chances of them having a negate. 1, 2. But chance of Spell Pierce is very likely. And that also gets me here. So I think I'm just gonna pass. Wow, I didn't draw very well, did I? Yeah, I think I just pass. And if they try to Fading Hope or something, I can... Oh, baby. There we go. There's 2 of them. Kept it. I think they just have the Djinns. Yep. Well, there's number 4. Oh, okay, no, they have a Terror as well. And, yep, they figured out what to do here. They don't want to attack. Interesting. That may be me dead. Let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm not gonna play these for bluff factor because I am very behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lands, 11 lands. Possibly not where I want to be. I can kill a Djinn. I think I kill 1 Djinn. They have a Fading Hope. This sucks, but it's fine. Take that. And prologue. I have to hope that they've run out of gas. Drown in Ichor. Oh my. Alright. Alright, that's me dead. Wow. Ah. Yeah, I should have thought of Make Disappear, and I should have had to land on the battlefield. Lamp of Shame. Could have paid for it. Could have taken 5. Yeah. That was so close. That was so close. Alright. Alright. Well, this is not a keep. This is absolutely a keep. Let's just put down wall. Yeah, experimental augury can give me to whatever it is that I end up needing. I think. I'm gonna play. Wonderful. Didn't even look at that. Well, there's land number 3, which is not super necessary. Let's swing. There's poison number 1. Alright. The rest of the deck is online here. Oh no! Oh no! Am I playing against the same deck? Rixus poison. That's not a... Why are you playing Prolonged Phyresis? Are you playing Grixis poison? Is that what's happening? Brotherhood's End. Hilarious. Yeah, you don't have removal. I'll absolutely take that. I don't know, so I'm gonna take that for right now. Yeah, thought process behind what I just did. Clearly, they don't have that much removal, so I'm going to try to take out whatever their biggest threat is. And I think they would have played a threat on 3 instead of wiping the board, unless they're trying to make way for... Sure. Unless they're trying to make way for whatever their threat is, I don't know. Yeah. Brotherhood's in number 2. Are they just playing Grixis to play Brotherhood's End? Distorted Curiosity. You got it, buddy. Spend 3 mana to draw 2 cards. Cast that Divination. I guess that's better than what I'm doing, right? I'm not doing anything right now. Attempt to see if I can draw land. That's kind of an ideal land, actually. I'm fine on black and blue. Do I want to cycle this? I think I just want to cycle this. I'm just going to cycle this. That's why it's an ideal land. They're a Voidwing hybrid of their own. Yeah, sure. That's fine. Yeah, goodbye. Let's not even play around with this. How did I get another poison deck? But this one runs rares. This one runs rares. So... Vampire's Kiss! What am I playing against? Oh, God. And I'm not even... I don't want to cast Vraska's Fall. Wow. None of these have targets. I think I just pass. Like, am I just gonna die to Vampire's Kiss? Is that what's gonna happen here? I'm winning the Poison War. They have their own Drownenicker. That's cool. I'm good. Vraska's Fall doesn't need to happen. Vraska's Fall really doesn't need to happen. Wow. Good lord. Just playing draw go magic. My opponent's drawing way more cards than I am. I am scared. My opponent's drawn so many cards. 21 cards? Come on. What what am I doing? Prolonged Phyresis. Can you interact with it? No, you cannot. Here's a land. Oh my lord. What's happening? What is my opponent doing? Sure. Here's a land. Go. You're gonna have to play something. There's an experimental augury. Alright, you're digging towards whatever it is that you need to be digging to. You want to proliferate on yourself? What is this? What's going on right now? Why am I playing against Grixis Poison? I have 5 poison. I have 5 points of poison in my hand. I just need to draw the 6th. A Distorted Curiosity, full priced. I don't even need to draw the 6th. Like, they're in the graveyard. You're going to discard, buddy. You're going to discard. Alright. Here's a Distorted Curiosity of my own. Yeah? Yeah. Alright. Now I can... Oh, I can win the game just playing the cards in my hand. Neither of us is going to play a card, and you, my friend, have drawn way more cards than I have. So if this comes down to decking... Oh, you haven't drawn that many more. You've drawn 4 more. That's a lot. 4 is a lot. For this course of this game. What is happening? Bring the end. I have 7 cards. Goodbye. Yeah, this is fine. Make you sack it. Sure. Excellent. Excellent. Land for turn. Pass. This is absolutely hilarious. Burn down the house. How about no? Do you want to fight? That was not good. That was not good. Now that wasn't that bad. I got lucky there. Yeah, I think if they burn down the house again, I just say okay. Because that'll let me Serum Snare and Drown Nicker. Bounce you. Proliferate. Drown Nicker. Turn those. Yeah, Drown Nicker, Voidwing Hybrid, Voidwing Hybrid. Thank you for the targets. For these spells. Amazing. I was counting this before as giving poison. It's not poison. Reject Imperfection. I want to keep up. Just Voidwing Hybrid. Gotta have more sweepers, my dude. Gotta have more. Burn down the house! Yeah, sure. I'm okay with this. Great. Yeah, pass. Okay, clearly they split between damage and poison, which is wrong. Yeah, just wait. Eventually, this is hilarious. 3 burn down the houses. You want to cast something? Big score. Yeah, you do. The big score away your Drowninicker. Why do you have Drowninicker? Is it because it's an uncommon kill spell? You know what else is an uncommon kill spell? Go for the throat. Grasp. Oh man, I completely forgot what that's called. That's scary. Let's not have that. How about now? What if I reject your rejecting perfection? You have a rejecting perfection for my rejecting perfection. Let's see if I can find another counterspell. There we go. Submit. Voidwing Hybrids. Happens. Counter. Good God. game. Do you have a 2-mana counterspell? You ever bring the end? Oh my god. That's actually hilarious. Good job. Nice. Win! Why? Oh my god, what a ridiculous game. What was that? Wonderful was what that was. Alright, this hand does the thing. Keep getting Void when hybrid in my opening hand. It's a much better creature than I thought it would be. Alright. Suspicious. 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 Okay. That's a little terrifying. That's actually very terrifying. I'm gonna play this. You're probably going to ignore it. That's what I'm gonna bet on. And then I drown whatever you're most threatening. Is that scary?
This little candle's gonna set your
Target player and Planeswalker.
Give it
Alright.
toast.
Yep.
I love it.
Yep, that's scary. All of this is scary. I have to hit you. I have to hit you. Not ideal that I have to hit you. I am going to get that on the battlefield because I need to hit you. We'll do a poison counter. What is worth the most damage right now? Probably the Swift Spear. So let's get rid of that. Let's not proliferate. Let's make that stuff powerful. I think next turn, Drown and Ecker, Distorted Curiosity.
We should all follow our hearts.
Probably just the hybrid. Lightning strikes in the face. This is scary. This is scary. I think I drown the Kumano and Icar. This is scary. I drown Kumano and Icar, and I play the hybrid. I think that's what I do. I think I gotta hit Chandra. I'm gonna die if I don't take care of her. And that could be a big mistake because of the haste creatures.
Move it.
That's a Swiss Spear. Mechanized Warfare. Am I dead? Maybe.
You're lucky this is a warning shot.
Yeah, I did. Not this turn, but next turn. Absolutely. Wow. It's not it. I have to find... This is not gonna do it. Yeah. Oh, I had to dig to, not Serum Snare. Serum Snare? That's it. Yep. I'm dead. That Mechanized Warfare there was perfect. Lost to aggro on the draw. I'm not that sad about that, but that was definitely a rough beating. I don't think... I don't know, because I shouldn't... I don't know. Alright, and the first time that we actually have to mulligan because it doesn't have any of the key cards here. And this has all the key cards. Alright. Put away the fall. Draw's not ideal. Hybrid is slower than I think it is. Maybe that's just been because my opponent has been doing stuff that either I have to deal with immediately or something else to do with. Oh. Hilarious. I do not care about that. Swing. I think I just don't worry about it right now. Actually, that's an Adeline. That's scary. Let's not have you have an Adeline. Okay. Not drawing lands is definitely going to be an issue here. 1 mana spell. A laydown use. Unexpected. I don't have the mana. Wow. I am really mana screwed right now. Do I play the hybrid? Hybrid just blocks. Otherwise, what am I doing this turn? I think hybrid blocks. I think I have to. Do I have to try to find a land? This might be very greedy to not do. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play this. Because that Siege Veteran can keep running into my hybrids all day, every day. That's fine. Eventually, something else has to happen here, right? Hybrid can preserve my life total a little bit. Don't draw land. What does my opponent have? Does my opponent just have straight removal? What's going on? Or are they expecting a sweeper? You have Mana Tithe? What's going on right now? The Wandering Emperor. Just getting that down. It's fine.
And keep watch for intruders.
Thank you. Okay, suddenly this is much harder. Yeah, getting mana screwed for a couple turns there does not bode well.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
We'll take 4, and then at 5. Yeah, that's not good. Serum Snares, okay. Don't have anything else doing here. Like if I'm just playing the hybrid to block. Alternatively, how much am I taking next turn? 5, 3. That's lethal. If they spread it out correctly, that's lethal. I have to hope they don't see it. Yeah, I just have to hope they don't see it. Figure out where the counters go. Sure.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Oh, wait. Oh, I should put a stop at the beginning of combat. Yeah, I needed to put a stop at the beginning of combat. That was a mistake. No, I needed to put a stop in the main phase here. That was what it was. Destroy evil your own creature. I'm dead. But destroy evil your own creature. Alright. Sure. Alright, this is definitely a keep. Not ideal, but it's a keep. Not ideal. Yeah, it's fine. It's pretty good. I always have the hybrid. Hybrid likes me. Grixis. Have a land. Swing. cut it down. That's actually totally fine. Yeah, I don't care about that. My intent here is to, if you play a creature, fall you or Planeswalker. Yeah, that's good. It's fine. You're fine. Yep. Sacrifice that harvester a little early. I think I'm Aubrey now so that I can find a land. Look at that land. Yeah, just take a land. Get that one back. Into my hand. Just play this for turn. I did not think about the fact that hybrid was going to come back from hand. Should have. I absolutely should have. That's a tenacious underdog. You got it. That's great. I'm just gonna replay my hybrid. And pass. Pass. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Nothing, because you can't. You're gonna hit me with tenacious underdog. That's fine. I think I want the hybrid. I don't think I can proliferate it back to my hand this turn. I think that's why I'm not going to block that. Unless I play something that I end up serum snaring, but I see that as unlikely when I can just bring the end like that. Good thing I get that. Alright, cool. Yeah, and now swing. Distorted Curiosity draws me cards. I said Distorted Curiosity draws me cards. Oh my god. That's not a land. None of these are lands. Yeah, I'm okay with this. That's not ideal. I was really hoping to draw a land there. Sure, I'll take 3. Not worried about that. Liliana of the Veil. Sure. You minus.
Enough with the mystery.
Oh yes, please. Oh my god.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Okay, now. Yeah, because I was thinking I could Serum Snare back to Lily. Now I'm thinking, what if instead of doing that, I find a land? I think that's better. Yeah, let's find a land. I have a Voidwing hybrid. Nice Liliana and Shouldered. Doing that in my main phase? Okay. Sure. You know what? No, let's just pass. Let's just pass because I can Serum Snare whatever threatens me. We're about even here. Corpse Appraiser. Yeah, how about now? Really hurting myself a lot. activate Lily. For shame. Do I play a second one of these? Oh, you're not gonna tap how I want you to tap. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, it does not matter because either way, it's one colorless and one of something else. So, yeah, I'll just pass. Voidwing Hybrid is stupid in mid-range, apparently. Another Corpse Appraiser. This is fine. Absolutely fine. Why is there run? Sure. No. Nothing yet. And we do that. And I think we'll just kill them here. Yep. I think we can. No, we can't because I killed that. So instead, we're just going to hit them for one more poison. Sorry, I'm saying that. I meant to say the Corpse Appraiser. Yeah, this is not going to hit it. It's not going to cut it. Just one more prologue. And then just one more turn, basically. Yeah, I just need to untap. So you have to kill me before I untap. Which you don't know about, but you do. Do you want to bring back Underdog? I'll see him snare it. You got a Lily.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate when people touch
Yeah,
my
I will
things.
sacrifice the tap.
Off you go.
Bye. Off you go, she says. Yeah? No? Alright, here's a poison counter. Oh, main deck. Negate. Hilarious. What is this deck? What am I playing against? Oh. Here's a poison. I don't see any reason why I should slow roll this, so here's a poison. Oh, well fought. So today we managed to fell 3 giants, and I'll say that 3 and 3 is where we want to be. It could have been 4 and 2 if I had remembered to play my land against a spell deck that has a whole bunch of permission spells, but you live and you learn. Now, I'll say that this deck really had issues against aggro. It was great. It felt excellent against mid-range and control, but against aggro, we just kind of rolled over and died. So Serum Snare, I'm going to cut 2 of those, and I'm going to cut 1 Drown and Ichor so that we can replace them with Choking Miasma. That should be able to stabilize us against those more aggressive decks. Most of the mono reds and the mono white toxics and the rest of the aggressive decks of the format have a whole bunch of 1 and 2 toughness creatures that this should be able to deal with, and the rest of it can be dealt with by Anoint with Affliction and Bring the Ending and Reject Imperfection. But I will say that cards that overperformed dramatically were Vraska's Fall and Voidwing Hybrid. I wasn't expecting Vraska's Fall to do as much work as it did, but that extra poison counter when you needed it just was perfect, and usually we were able to stabilize the board, so the sacrifice effect was relevant. Um, Voidwing Hybrid, what a beast of a card. A blocker when we needed it to be, it recurred itself all the time, and an attacker when we were going to win the game. This card did so much work. This is the absolute MVP of this deck. And I will say this deck did a lot better than I expected it to, just because of the fact that it is only one set deep. It's just all cards from Phyrexia, all will be one. Once you add the Choking Miasma, it'll have another card from another set. But otherwise, it's all cards from one set, and it actually is able to stand its ground. So say what you will about power creep or Phyrexia, all will be one being very powerful, but this deck can bring it to the table when it needs to. So that'll be it for this deck, and we're going to put it right back on our shelf. I'll see you later.